Alright, it is the dreaded hair wash day, y'all. I hate washing hair, but it is what it is. It have to be done. I've been trying to get more consistent with hair washing because I was doing once a month, but I noticed she has like a film and residue and her hair is always like really dry. So first I always start, I have this stopper I picked up from my local beauty supply, and I just put it in my sink so the hair doesn't go down in my sink and clog it up. Right, these are our go-to hair products. I love using the Talia YG brand. This is the, let me try to focus in. This is the detangler. This is the children's one that we use, and then they have a product for adults as well. And then this is like a 3-in-1 shampoo, so it's actually a leave-in conditioner. It's blueberry and chamomile. I never say that right, but it leaves your hair feeling so soft, and it's paraben free, even better. And then this, if you haven't used this, you can get it at Walmart, your beauty supply, but I use this on my sister locks and I use it on my daughter's hair as well, but I put it in a water bottle and spray it on her hair. So these are our hair go-to products. Go ahead and get started. Hi. Loves getting her hair washed. Thankfully, we've reached that age where she likes getting her hair washed. So this, you'll see me going in a second time, and she may be making faces and things, but she's really tired. I'm not hurting her at all. And I usually just like to wash the hair with the shampoo a second time. So I'll wash it, scrub it really good, rinse it out, and basically repeat the same step with the same shampoo. And she's blinking her eyes. Nothing got in her eyes. Not at this point anyway. Maybe later on, but just give it a good wash. Sometimes I wash it 2 times. Sometimes I wash it 3. But this particular time I just washed it 2 times really good. And like I said, I've been trying to wash her hair every 2 weeks versus once a month. That's what I previously was doing. And it just works out better for us to do it in the kitchen with her laying across the counter, because we have this little spray hose. I used to give it to her. Used to wash her hair in a bathtub when she was younger, but she outgrew that very quickly. So therefore, I've gone ahead and washed it twice, and then I'm going washing process. So I have the Talia Waju Tangle Out. This stuff works really good. It's a great leave-in conditioner and it's pretty reasonably priced. I think it was $6 or something at my local beauty supply. So I'm basically gonna spray this all over her entire hair and let it get good and saturated. And when I tell you this is a miracle worker, because normally her hair is so tangled up and it allows me to comb through her hair so easily. You'll see once I start combing hair, you won't really see her screaming or saying ouch or anything like that. And I usually use a wide tooth comb to kind of comb it out, but I trust me, at this point she would be screaming if it was hurting at all. As you can see, I'm able to just kind of comb through it, and I try to do it in sections, just part, comb it out, braid it up, and do the next part just so I can let it air dry, just to make it a better process for her and for I both. I let her get her hair pressed at the Dominicans for her birthday, and it really kind of started breaking off and shedding really bad. So I'm just trying to get her hair back to a healthy state and wear protective styles and also avoid heat as much as possible. I know all the time I won't be able to avoid heat, but as much as possible, especially if I'm doing her hair at home, we're gonna avoid heat. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and get finished combing through the hair. The last few braids, I'm just combing it out and plaiting it. I have like 1 or 2 more plaits that I'm gonna put in, and she is really tired, y'all, but she is hanging in there with me because it was pretty late that I decided to wash her hair just so I could have the opportunity to let it dry. So she is hanging in there with her mommy, and we are gonna go ahead and put that last braid in there, and we are gonna let it dry overnight. And as you can see, I combed through it with no issues. So now it is the next day. It's been drying overnight. We're going to go ahead and take these plaits down and just get started. They're still a little damp, but I can still work with it. But it did a pretty good job. It dried for about 8 hours or so, but she has some really thick hair, so it's still a little bit damp, but that's fine. So let's go ahead and just finish taking down these plaits, and then I will be back. mixture. It's that viral mixture of hair growth oil that was going around on YouTube and TikTok. It has Jamaican black castor oil, wild grow, blue magic, dew grow. Mine has a leave-in conditioner. It's like 7 things. I don't remember what all I put in there, to be honest. And this is some Evolving Textures Natural Edge Control. I use it on my sister locks. It's for natural hair, but I noticed I've been using it on my daughter's hair as well. What I like about it, it's not gummy and greasy, and it does not leave that white residue. It's expensive, y'all, but I've had this jar for a year, and we're just now getting low. And I use it on my little edges that I have, and then I use it on her hair. So $30, and we've had this jar for a year now. Is not bad at all. So what you see me doing here, I've combed it out, and I am just braiding into plaits. Don't come for me in these comments, y'all. I am still a pretty much beginner braider. London's almost 8. I didn't learn how to braid hair at all until maybe 3 years ago, and braiding up into a ponytail has still been one of my struggles. I do better braiding down, but I want to do something quick because her hair never really holds the braids. They're usually good for about a week. If it makes it a week, I may have to go in and touch some up. And I usually do the really small ones, but today I just decided to do the larger ones because she has a lot of events going on, and I know I'm going to have to go back and touch some up anyhow. So I'm just going to keep it real short and simple. And as you can see, I'm not hurting her. She's not really tender-headed either, thank goodness, because I don't know what I would do if she was tender-headed. But let's go ahead and just finish braiding the top portion of her hair. Getting excited. We're getting close to the end of the top, and then I'll give her a short break. We have about 2 more in the top that I'm gonna go ahead and do, but it was pretty simple and pretty quick. I think I did 8 or 9 braids total across the top, and this is the largest I've ever done her braids. Normally I do them, like I said, really small. She's showing you guys something that she's looking at on her iPad, and thank goodness for this iPad. It's definitely keeping her preoccupied where I can get through doing her hair. So we always make sure we have some snacks on hand, and we always make sure her iPad is fully charged, because that is the only way she's gonna sit here unless she's watching TV. And so far she's been pretty good with getting her hair done, and like I said, she's not tender-headed, so thankfully. And you see her mouth going. She was talking my head off the whole time, but that's fine. This is our little self-care one-on-one time, so we have a good time doing hair day. Thankfully it's not a complete dreadful. I just don't like the washing part. The combing part I'm fine, but the washing I'm not really a fan of. It's a lot of work. But let's go ahead and get the top finished up, and then we're gonna go ahead and get started on that back. Getting pretty much finished with the back of her hair. This is actually going pretty good. I've only done about 5 or 6 braids in the back, and guys, I promise I'm not hurting her at all. She was just trying to find a comfortable position, because getting your hair braided into ponytail is never any fun. So we're just gonna go ahead and get these last 2 braids finished up. See me put a little bit of the braiding foam. I feel it just helps hold the hair in place. So I'm just going to put a little bit of the foam on there and then get her hair all pulled up into a ponytail. It just helps it lay down and look neater and cleaner, in my personal opinion. And next time I'll do a better video, guys, showing all the products that we're using on our hair final product of London's hair. She is ready to go. Sorry about the lighting, it's not that great, but there you have it. She was rest to go. She was ready to get in the car and roll at that point. I hope you guys like it.